going to save water. I would rinse this off. What do I want to use the dish soap before I set food on here. What's really due is when one is finished using something after the cooking, then you wash it and leave it clean for the next use. But I live around cockroaches, and the walls are closing in on me. This kitchen got smaller, and the touch to the walls, it's too close. I can almost touch the walls. So I don't want the air, either. But I'm gonna leave it to save the water because it's the plumber's water. Yeah. Just say thank you that I have the plumber's water when I washed it last, after my last use. So that water is still good. The plumber's not wrong that way. Cut here. Cut. It's perforated. Yeah. So cut along a perforation. All right. It's a little different. It doesn't like tear, it tears. Wait, it tears like that. Cut here. Okay, let me try it. Okay, it did tear. Keep going. Okay. Well, it looks like a bear opened it. It's perforated, and I am partially acceptable here. Should I use tongs? Why not tongs, right? I need about half the bag. And then how to store the other half. Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, I want to wash the tongs too because of the cockroaches. I have an Aunt Audrey. Still, I know, it's been a long time I've had an Aunt Audrey. Yep, I still have an Aunt Audrey. I'll have her forever because she named somebody last name Cooper, and that's not Moser. So she's Aunt Audrey forever. Who's Cooper? Cheryl Cooper. And her first name's not Cheryl that way, so it's Mom forever. Yep, I've made it so that everyone who stole everything that was mine to myself and had the last name Moser and just kept on banking, they're all like forever relationships until I die out of my genitals, because everything was mine to myself went missing, and I died out of my genitals is due to myself. So then what about Cheryl Cooper? What about Aunt Audrey? What about Mom? Yeah. Okay, so I need this to stay closed. It doesn't have a Ziploc. Deep fryer. These are already fries, aren't they? What do you mean deep fryer? Well, you can bake a sweet potato anyway, yeah. Okay, preheat oven to 400. Okay, so I don't preheat the oven. You can see me put it in now, and then I'll show you that the oven is off. I'm using two hands to do this, even though I can only afford to use my left hand. Okay. So 400. So it'll be, I guess, 350 because I don't turn it up to 400 because it's too hot. The oven itself is too hot at 400. So 350 for a deep fry. Okay, but half bag 20 to 24 minutes, full bag 23 to 29 minutes. Okay, half bag. How do they know I'm going to use half a bag? Orida, how does Orida know I'm going to use half a bag? Well, there's half in there now, and I'm looking at the instructions. Air fryer. Oh, wow, it has special air fryer instructions. That is so nice. Well, okay. 20 to 24 minutes? Okay. I should have spread them out more so they look like that. Okay. Next time. Season to taste. Season. Uh-oh. I don't have anything to season them with. No. Well, I was hoping for salt. There's some salt in here, but I don't want to use it. That's salt right there. But it's Charles Toast salt. No, I don't want to use it because I'm done with that. It's not his fries. They don't really go together. These came recently, like within the past week. And then this has been here for, I don't know. I've been homeless since it's been sitting there. I've been homeless multiple ways. That's Charles Toe's handwriting. Kosher salt. What is kosher? Is it when you live with an Asian person? Because it can't be kosher. If you're Asian, you can't be kosher. I'm not a racist. That's what the word means. The word kosher does not include an Asian individual. No. Keep frozen. Do not overcook. Okay, I need to put these back in the freezer. Oh. Kosher. I'm not really kosher another way, but not that way. So, how am I not kosher? Well, I'm female, so I'm not kosher that way. Is that enough? What do you think? That's enough, huh? Okay. So 20 minutes from the time it's preheated. Okay, so 25 minutes? Is that good? What's the time now? 8:55. Oh, wow, it does move the clock. Okay, 8:55 p.m. So 25 minutes from now will be 9:20. 8:20, because I don't owe it. 9:20 is when they're done. The AC is on. That feels like the fan. I don't feel much cold air, but I like the fan. The fan is good. So what's it temperature outside? I would put it at, I don't know, about 70, but 70. I said that earlier today. I said it's between 70 and 80 today. Yeah, is it still 70? Because the sun is completely down, obviously. So what's the temperature now? It's about 70. Yeah, okay. So, the weatherman. How does the weatherman know what the temperature is? I don't even know what you do for a living. Well, I need to wash that pot, but I don't set the phone back here yet because it's unsanitary. That caulking, I put that down myself. I'm not a maintenance man, but I used a tube of caulk and I did that. As you can see, it's old and coming off. The caulking's still there. I've been homeless and the caulking is still there. How many times did I use caulking? Oh, a few times. I did something most people don't do with caulking. When I sat on a toilet, was it here? I saw a cockroach come out from underneath the toilet. So I got caulking and I used a caulk tube to caulk around the toilet to caulk in the cockroaches. So they wouldn't go around anywhere when I'm using the toilet. They wouldn't go around my feet. Now I don't use a toilet. Don't laugh. It's clearly wrong to me. I'm shouted in heaven. I can't afford to use a toilet. Okay. It looks like I'm going to end this video before the oven is off. So I will see it. This is what's left after dinner. Nobody's going to wash this for me even though I'm done with it. I cook and I clean up after myself. And you want me to take care of myself until somebody else comes in here and says that I can get out. If I don't like it, that they're doing things for their own self with their own self. And that's how I am shouted, that I don't afford that you're shopping for me and I can't get things off the internet myself because you are not in jail. Well, I cannot get anything off the internet without clearing it with Mitch. Hello, Mitch, hello. Because he belongs in prison, and so do all of you. But you don't all go into prison on the same point, the same way you don't have a live at the same time and you don't all look alike. So you have too many people in public is not fair to Mitch being wrong to myself. He's wrong anyway, no matter how many people there are in public, he's wrong anyway. So there are a maximum amount of you in public and it's too many, so I can't order anything off the internet without clearing it with Mitch. But I'm not in your leverage. That means you can't tell me what to do because there are many of you and you don't afford your population control problem. Well, I am dismissing the population control problem and that you have a pecking order and that you're a rapist, so what? You're not a rapist, so what? You're going out of alive because you're rapists and you eat that kind of sick scream. You're going out of alive like going like God, like going to the bathroom and going all the way out of alive. You don't want to go to jail? You don't want to go to prison? I know, but you're going all the way out of alive forever. I'll never alive this world again because I don't have alive in the genitals because they've been sexually abused by you. But I don't have prejudice like that. If you don't like me, you don't like me, it doesn't come back here. If you don't like me and you spend my money on yourself, you don't come back here. Do you even like yourself after all the consumption you've had? Well, you need out because you don't have what it is to be in a low world. You don't substantially hold yourself as a low one in a low world. I'm what a low one is, and you hate me. I am a low one. I am what a low one is, and you hate me.